What's going on, everybody? Tom here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're finally getting into 1899, a show I've been looking forward to for a little while. And of course, this is made by the same creators, the creators of Dark. So what I liked about Dark, of course, was the multiple timeline, multiple narratives. And, you know, they were very intricately interwoven together, which made the story just mind-blowing from season 1 through to season 3. There was continuity in the stories and things. And it just made it really cool to watch. The casting was great. The performances were great. And so, you know, this is a whole different show, but I'm expecting that we'll see that same kind of intricacy in the show, hopefully, and in the plot lines. The other thing, of course, with Dark was that it was pre-planned 3 seasons before they even started filming the first episode, is what I understand. And so the show knew when to start, it knew where it was going, and it knew when it was finishing. And despite the popularity of it, they were prepared to say, look, this is what we've got planned, and that's going to be it. And my understanding is it's the same with this show. So, I mean, I did watch the trailer a little while ago. I haven't done any more reading or looking into the show, so I really am going in really cold. But I'm expecting a really good show. So let's get straight into episode 1, guys, and see what it's all about. Episode 1, The Ship.
The brain is wider than the sky. I'll put them side by side. The one the other will contain, with ease, and you beside. The brain is deeper than the sea. For hold them blue to blue. The one the other will absorb, as sponges buckets do.
Whoa. Oh.
I know what I've seen. I'm not crazy. To my brother. He was on the Prometheus. I found out what you were doing on this ship. What have you got to my memory?
Wicked.
Wake up.
She's been through a tough time, hasn't she?
Prometheus still missing after 4 months. I found out what our father did. Don't trust anyone. Your brother. I am Moira Franklin. Today is October 19th, 1899. I'm not crazy.
Curious.
All I'm saying is, it's been 4 months now, and they still haven't found the Prometheus.
It's sank. End of story. Oi, Polak! Climb up, fix it.
I can't stop thinking about that lost ship. Do you believe it sank?
There are too many knives to pick.
Just try and play along.
Moira seems very nervous. I'm guessing if that snippet that we saw was of her actual childhood, she's got every reason to be.
Don't you think you've had enough? The problem with you is that you're a fucking bore. Angel, please try to keep it down. Now, one of these people here gives a single shit about me, so tell me why I should care.
He's a drama queen, isn't he?
Oh, Miss Franklin. I mean, I get it. I've traveled by myself for years now. But I also know how fast one is judged. Is it true that you're a doctor?
The focus is on the human brain. Women in England are allowed to study, not practice.
They show you the world. And then they tell you you can't have it. Dr. Reginald Murray. As dumb as a stump. Born a boy and spoiled silly. I mean, look at them. That nervous wreck of a priest and his horny-looking brother. That exotic little bird over there with her sheep of a servant. And those French honeymooners who clearly didn't marry for the right reasons. They're all running away from something.
Running to try and start a new life.
We need a doctor. It's my sister.
Wow, no one, huh?
Find a doctor!
Wow. Everyone's looking at him like he's not even a human. So he's obviously from the, what would you call it, economy class, lower class travelers, and yeah, no one even tried to help him. She's the only one.
Creeps like you don't belong up here.
Why is he scared of her? She's coming to help you, buddy.
Stop! You were looking for a doctor. How long have you been with Joe? 7 months, 6 months?
7.
The youngest person in the room's the only one that's helpful.
Stop her, Anchor. I can hear his heartbeat.
pain might come from the umbilical cord. It's rare that they can get tangled up in it. This might hurt.
Ouch.
Can't! She could kill it! She's fine.
Thank you.
She doesn't look like she's having much fun. You're doing it all wrong, buddy. Go easy, mate. This is like the unhappy arranged marriage or something like that.
So this is my fault.
You don't love me. You never did. This isn't a marriage, it's a lie. Don't pretend anymore.
That little smirk, what's that about?
I want to do that. To be a doctor like you are. Are you a mother?
Whoa, what was that?
I can't have children.
It's an anxiety attack.
Yeah, that's all we have.
What a nice guy. Some show of gratitude. Oh, she's having a panic attack. Oh, crap. Alright, so she had a real nightmare childhood.
Miss, have you gotten lost?
Hide the liquor.
Passengers from first class aren't allowed down there. There are rules on this ship and they shouldn't be challenged.
Who made those rules and to whose benefit were they put in place?
Good question. I like that answer too.
For 20 minutes we've been receiving the same exact signal. The Prometheus.
Right, that's a ship that her brother was on.
They're just sending these coordinates over and over, nothing else.
In the last 4 months, that boat has been off course. The current should have taken them north of their route, not south. That's about 7 hours. We're changing course.
He wants to see what's going on.
Prepare to turn the ship.
Hey lads, prepare for turning! Why are we turning the ship?
Yeez, do what you're told.
Wow, what a tough job down there.
Don't you think it's best to keep both our heads down?
I have no fear, and you're consumed by it.
It's turning.
No, we can't go back.
Right, so they are running from something.
Back there.
Wow, okay.
Where's everyone?
They're all outside looking for the ship. You know that one story you told me about the ghost ship? They'd all been turned into shadows. What if that's what happened to this ship?
What is lost will be found.
Imagine getting a cryptic letter like that. Your brother goes missing and you can't get answers. It would drive you insane. Captain had a family or has a family?
Is it true that you found the Prometheus?
We received a signal. I will address the current situation in the dining room in an hour.
He's an all-business kind of captain, isn't he? He's not even interested in having a chat with her and a bit of company. Nothing. He knew someone on the ship as well. And he's got a cryptic letter as well. Awesome.
Mrs. Wilson, I saw you talking together at breakfast. No talking. Yes, madam.
She's got a secret. What's her secret?
6 hours ago, we received a message. We believe this message comes from the Prometheus. But the communication technology we're using on the ships of this company is rare. It has a greater range than that on other ships.
So we're changing course because of a message from an unknown sender who did not ask for help?
The Prometheus carried 1,423 passengers.
My brother and I and all these people, we paid good money for this trip.
He doesn't give a rat's ass about you and your money. Awesome. This guy is super nervous.
There you are. Why do you care if we arrive in New York a day or so later?
He's a bit of a dodgy character, isn't he? Whatever's going on for him, she doesn't know about it, so it mustn't be about their relationship as such. Hope he doesn't push him off while he's trying to steal that food.
I'm really sorry, sir.
I won't hurt you. Some bread?
Alright, surely he must know he's not a first-class passenger when he's that hungry, because the rest of them are eating like kings.
I'm Jerome.
Oleg.
Some curious passengers going on here so far.
Everyone else is inside having dinner.
Just not hungry for another conversation about the weather.
Is it true that you studied medicine?
Do you know that there are just as many rumors about you on this ship as there are about me?
Right down here, the ocean has a depth of almost 4,000 meters. Man has mapped out every corner of this world. But what's down there is still a mystery.
When we get to the ship, what do you think you'll find?
I don't know.
Ship ahead!
Wicked.
Ahead!
With all due respect, we should return to our course.
It's a good call, though.
The first mate is right.
You're in command while I'm gone, is that perfectly clear?
That's not how this works, Captain.
You might need a doctor.
Try to reach the company again.
Wouldn't you just be a little bit freaked out, though?
What are you waiting for? Miss Franklin?
Wonder if they're going to take at least some weapons guys with them. They must have some guard on board.
Shouldn't we take the priest with us? Father Amiro.
But I'm sure it would comfort them to see you.
Wonder if they're fugitives or something.
I haven't seen you before. Return to your post!
Why is the sea so still? The sea knows when there's death about. I won't get on that boat.
What's your name?
Oleg.
Guy's a coward.
Coming with me.
Still, it surprises me they're not taking some guard with them.
Can I have one?
I saw you in the dining hall, and you caught my attention. Your scar. I think that it suits you, really.
You freaked him out. Wicked.
I outrank him. I should be there.
I said 1 hour. Go back and get help then.
Staying there is the more important job. He could end up being the only survivor.
Someone sent the signal. There have to be survivors.
The coordinates, they stopped all of a sudden.
I wonder.
What happened here?
If you had just accepted things, then none of this would have happened. You should practice Japanese now. We just need to go on with this a little longer.
Things will turn out okay in the end.
Someone destroyed the telegraph.
How are they getting the message?
How did they send a signal?
Wicked. What's this? Is that someone off the Prometheus, right?
Hello?
Oh, she saw that, didn't she? When the little girl touched her. Oh, shit.
What was that?
Oh, God, please, no, don't do this to me.
Oh, he's got a gun. I'm just surprised they didn't take someone purely as a guard.
Oh my god. Are you alright?
4 months lost at sea and he looks that well. So this guy came off the ship.
Makes you small. Go ask Alice. Smoking caterpillar. Call Alice.
Whoa, what's going on?
When she was just small. When the man on the chessboard. And you just had some kind of mushroom. I'll be dead.
Alright guys, now that was a pilot, wasn't it? It definitely wasn't disappointing. There were so many familiar aspects that I'd expected and hoped to see in this show, which we got to see straight away. There were so many strange occurrences and things that they were unexplained because you don't have enough context yet. Already going into this first episode, there were details that you sort of think, should I just throw that away, or is that something worth paying attention to? There were little things like when everyone took a sip of their drink in the dining hall, they were all pretty much in sync. What was that about? And it was just random. When the sister of the pregnant woman touched Mora, Mora had a flash of that scarab-type creature, which we saw at the very end. The captain has a letter from someone. I'm wondering if that was his family on board, and that's who he had that letter in relation to, because I know Mora had one. I mean, who climbed out of the water up into the ship? Obviously, they came from the Prometheus. And then we get to the ship itself, the Prometheus. It looked really wickedly weathered, like not 4 months worth of weathering. The inside, the damage was crazy, like it had been through storms and bits, and everything was aged, like it was rusty or corroded. So it looked like it had been years, not 4 months. Of course, I haven't done any other reading up on the show, so I don't know if there's alternate timelines and things, but it definitely looks that way. And I'm wondering if that ship is related to the ship that they're all on, whether it might be a mirror of the ship or something like that, because the guy at the end was looking for specific rooms, and then he put the scarab in there, and then did that scarab unlock the door for him? I mean, what's going on? I don't really know. So there are all these little mysterious things which are really cool, and they're going to make it so interesting. So I'm already invested in the show. Obviously, it just makes you want to know more about what is going on. Of course, when the captain and the little crew went across to the Prometheus, there's a kid in the locker. He looks surprisingly alert and well and in good health. So you don't know how long he's been in there, but he did not look like he'd been through 4 months of being weathered on a boat. So who locked him in there? You know, when a spooky kid in a wrecked ship with no other signs of life comes out of a locker and gives you an artifact, I'd be probably more likely to say, no, you're good. You can keep that. Just stay right back there so that I can see what you're up to, and something's not right here. And so the scarab led them to that kid, and then, you know, the guy that climbed out of the water onto the ship, he had one. So I'm wondering, is that an alternate timeline version of the same kid, or what's going on? And again, because we don't have enough context yet, so yeah, great show, and of course the cast is awesome. The performances are already great. Like, you know, they're very engaging already. The lead characters that we've seen, you know, Mora, of course the captain, and obviously all of the main characters we've seen have got secrets, but it makes it more interesting to find out what's going to go on. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this reaction with me. If you haven't seen this show, definitely get across to Netflix, check it out. I recommend it. And I look forward to having all of your comments, hints, and tips down below, because I think I'm going to need them again. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for me for this video. I'm out. So until the next one, take it easy.